Welcome back to the Constant and Faithful Ranch, everybody. Episode number 3 coming at you right now. Kubota L3901 tractor. Thanks for taking the time to tune in with us today. We've been having a really good time documenting all of our work. Just love spending time with you guys. We've been getting a lot of mowing done right over here. We've gotten a pretty good little square marked out here. The grass looks good, all nice and even and everything. We got this big pile of stuff moved out. You guys saw us moving that in the last episode. You know, that's been really nice. It's going to make it a lot easier to get the RV parked in here. It was going to be right in our way when I tried to back into the barn. We do still need to get up next to the fence over there. I did a kind of a half lap around the whole property yesterday. It was getting kind of dark. But this area right out here in front of us right now, we're just going to kind of continue this square. I'm going to see if I can get this whole part knocked out. That'll be at least a third of the property mowed, maybe a little closer to half. So we'll just have to see how that works out today and how many times I have to get off the mower to move debris that's in the way. Over here on the north side of the barn is where we've been stacking up a bunch of our debris, if you will. Eventually we'll probably get us a scrap trailer or something like that, but you saw me stacking up some of the tractor wheels and things, so that's the catch-all for right now. We're just getting it out of the way. Today, Michelle and Jacob are going to be continuing to work on these pins. Yesterday, they got a lot of the wire that's pinning the hog wire to the T-post and everything taken off, put into a bucket. I continue doing that, moving some panels so that we can get all this out of the way and pile it up someplace else useful until we decide what exactly we're going to do with it. Get that chute moved over there too, probably, because this is where the lines for our septic tank are going to be buried up here next to the barn so we can hook up the RV. So it has come to my attention that in the last video where we were mowing on the north side of the barn, I think mostly due to the combination of the 4x speed fast motion sped up video, the music that we chose, and just what was going on, kind of looked like I was chasing Jacob around with a lawnmower. I think it's pretty funny, but I just want everyone to know that's not what was happening. What it is we've never mowed this land before, and since the grass is kind of tall and there's debris everywhere, he was going around in front of me, more or less, picking things up. He found a hammer, he found a bit of pipe, he found lots of wire. That would definitely be bad for the mower, so he was helping me out and being Daddy's good little helper. Something else I've been asked about is to do a little bit more in-depth look at the tractor, which I'm no tractor expert, so it's not going to be very in-depth anyway. I'm learning as I go, to say the least. What I can do, though, is kind of show some of the controls and things like that for whoever might be interested. Okay, so this is kind of the view from the cockpit here. Obviously, this is called a steering wheel. Turns the wheels. Just kidding. Okay, so right here on the instrument cluster, main item, you know, we got your tachometer. You see there where it's marked 540 for the PTO. That's just where you want your engine RPMs to be whenever you're running a powered attachment, you know, like my mower, a tiller, brush hog, whatever you might have. Obviously, we've got a fuel gauge and a temp gauge and things like that. It lights up, you know, whenever we turn it on, just like a car does. It's got all the different little lights and things, and you probably can't see it in the daylight, but you know, it's got all the normal little stuff here. Over here on this side, get a better angle. We've got these two buttons here. This one right here is to stop a regen of the DEF diesel particulate filter system that this tractor is equipped with. In case if you see the engine gets really hot whenever it does the regen. So in case if you're in a situation where maybe you're in a dry hay barn, something like that, has a risk of a fire, it starts to do a regen, you might want to say, nope, let's wait till later. This one right here is for a parked regen. That way, in case, say, if you do skip a regen for some reason, when you go to put the tractor up and you're in a safer location, then that'll be how you get that started. Normal controls down here. Most of this type of stuff, the only thing I really use on this is just the headlights. You know, you can turn them to there. It's got high beams and low beams. It does also have, you know, turn signals and things and hazard lights and whatnot for highway driving. You have to put your slow vehicle moving sign on there. This is the shift or the joystick lever, whatever you want to call it, I guess, for the loader attachment. It's got several different articulations, and this is one of the things that sets Kubota aside from John Deere and some of the other manufacturers, is I can not only move the bucket up, down, and roll it and curl it and things, but I can combine those movements. Like if you see, you know, towards the top right here, you know, would be lowering the bucket and rolling it forward, whereas bottom right would be raising the bucket and rolling it forward. Top left, lowering the bucket and rolling it towards me. And then there's also one other step. If you see on top, if you go past raise to here, that puts the bucket in a float position. And what that's really great for is when you're back dragging with the bucket, if you're smoothing on a driveway, if you have a pile of dirt. I did that just right over here the other day, and it's smooth as a sheet of glass now, so that works really good. And what it does is, instead of just dragging the bucket and putting extra stress on your cylinders and things, it allows the bucket to kind of float. And I'm not sure exactly what the technology is or how it does it, but no matter if the tractor is bobbing up and down on ruts or in a hole or something like that, the bucket stays just really level. Especially if you do a couple of passes, you can just really even it out nicely. So I'm looking forward to trying that out too whenever we get our driveway. We've got split brakes down here. There's a little lever on the backhand side. They're tied together now, but what you can do is you can take that lever off, and then you can brake with just the left side or just the right side, and what that does is it helps you turn really, really sharp. This is the hydrostatic pedal down here, so you know, forward to go forward or backward to go back, like that. The John Deere's have, and I'm not sure what other manufacturers, but they have two pedals. And the thing about that is for whatever weird reason too, I guess they've got the gas on the right, I mean on the left, I'm told, all, you know, contrary to like the way it would be in a car. Now I don't own a John Deere, so if this is bad information, then I'm sorry, but this is what I've been told anyway and saw on YouTube and things. So you know, and then your brakes on the right. So people, apparently there are instances of people you know, thinking that, oh, they're gonna get the brake because it's over here on the left, just like it would be in a car, and stepped on it and ran into something or damaged the tractor or something like that. Got the parking brake down here, clutch over there. That's just about it. I did want to show off my cup holder from my friend in the Washington State. You know who you are. He's adding one to his New Holland tractor right now, and just want to let you know that my tractor came with one. Over here we got the PTO engage deal. This is to raise and lower the 3-point hitch. I'm not sure what this empty slot here is for. I think it's for a mid PTO or a front PTO if your tractor is equipped with that option. Over here is the gear selector. We've got low, medium, and high with neutral ranges in between. It's pretty easy to shift. And then I've got another empty slot for the cruise control because I didn't opt to pay for that. I didn't think I really needed it, you know, without stopping and starting and things. I feel like as soon as I got it set, I'd probably be just taking it off again. So that's about it, I think. If I think of anything else, then maybe we'll touch up, or if there's something that somebody wants to see specifically, then let me know. But I think that's pretty conclusive. Jacob decided that all this open land would be a pretty good place to break out his dirt bike. So he's taking a mental break while Mommy and Daddy take a physical break. Problem is, he's starting to outgrow that little dirt bike. It's one of the electric ones. That, and he keeps finding holes to fall into. Well, it's a new day. Welcome back. Rain did finally stop. We have had several on and off rain showers and thunderstorms, so I haven't felt super good about having the camera just sitting out on a tripod to get wet. So not everything got recorded, but we do have some pretty good footage for you, not the least of which is this mowed field behind me. This is the field that I said I was going to be working on last time and had to bail on right as it started to rain, so we did get it mowed. Now, like I said, it has rained a few times since then, so some of the weeds are already starting to prop back up, but this is the part of the yard that I think I'm going to try to keep as a lawn. May not always go all the way back. We've also had some work done. We're getting our well put in, water well. There was a much bigger hole yesterday, of course, for the slush pit. So that's not completely done yet. I'm not sure exactly what stage they're at, but the hole's dug. I do know they struck water because they were pumping it out all over the yard yesterday, all over the pasture here, and seem to have pretty doggone good pressure. So seems like they got a pretty good reservoir, aquifer maybe. I'm not sure what the terminology is. Still got to get the pressure tank mounted and get the plumbing installed, that kind of thing, but I'm not sure what all else it involves. This is the first time we're getting a well installed, but it's coming along nicely. Hey. Well, we got a lot more work done the last couple of days, but don't worry, there's still tons more fun to be had. Drop a like if you dig what we're doing, and if you want to catch the next episode, consider subscribing to the channel. We hope to see you back next time. Thanks for watching the Constant and Faithful Ranch. Stay constant, stay faithful.
See you next time.